They say everything happens for a reason. Sometimes we cannot explain why or have answers to all our questions. However, we are obliged to either live in denial or pick up our broken pieces together and embrace reality. I chose the latter, to live my life to the fullest despite the odds. Okay, I'm Konyako Cynthia. I've been living with a secret for 6 years, and that secret is being HIV positive. I was always sick, and then rash on my body and some kind of signs, feverish. Then it became worse when I grew very pale and I was being rushed to the hospital. That is big bingo. And then I knew I was HIV positive. Being at that junction, that time, without a mother, though she was not there, I could not keep on thinking of the past or crying on to God to bring her back because she could never come back. I had to take upon myself a responsibility of my life and myself. A responsibility of taking my medicine. A responsibility of adhering to my drugs.
From when she was diagnosed, I saw depression, and later on, the mother died. I saw how devastated she was, and she was like nothing can work for her anymore. And that is how I got to get her closer to me, work with me one-on-one, and now we are at this level.
When I was growing, I never had a mother. But growing to this bigger age, I discovered a mother is not just who gave birth to you. There is more into it. I came across a mother. She never let me down. She watched me like I was a little baby. She took care of me. She gave me hope. She gave me reasons to take my medicine. And she's still there. I did my last viral load, that was in 2019, and it was less than 40 copies. Though it wasn't okay by me, it wasn't good by me, because since I began taking drugs, I've never had that kind of results. Though it's good by the hospital, but not by me. So when you're virally suppressed, you do your viral load after 1 year. I just did the one for 2020, which I'm about to take the results. And I'm hoping it should be not detected, because not less than 40 copies, I don't want to see.
How are you?
Mommy, I'm fine.
Welcome.
Thank you, Mommy.
At least, congratulations. Let me give you
A handshake.
a handshake.
Yes.
Your results are the best results. Target not detected.
Yay! Mommy, thank you.
And you know what that means
Yes, Mommy.
when they say target is not detected. And at what time do you take your drugs again?
Mommy, at 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 in the evening.
And does it disturb you from schoolwork?
Not at all.
You know, now you are in an examination class, right?
Yes, Mommy.
And most often you have to be out of the house even before 7. How do you go
Mommy, I
about
walk
it?
with my drugs everywhere.
Okay.
So if 7 o'clock meets me anywhere, I take my medicine.
All right.
Coming back from the hospital today with good results, it makes me feel good. And also, it gives me joy, because the last results for last year, it wasn't that perfect. And this year is perfect. And it's not perfect, not just because I'm taking my medicine, and it's also because I'm eating healthy. I live a healthy life. And that's why I'm strong and healthy. And I look pretty. If you're negative, and you know someone who is positive, treat that person like you will want to be treated. Life is a circle. It turns back. You don't know tomorrow. You might be negative today, but you don't know tomorrow. I'm not praying for anyone to be positive, but I want you to know that we who are positive, we didn't call this upon ourselves. If I were to choose, in fact, if we were to choose, no one wants to be positive. And I want to speak to those who are positive. You are not alone. I will keep on saying it. You are not alone. You are not the only one into this fight. I don't care how you got it. I don't care the means in which you got it. What I care about, it's you accepting who you are. It's you taking your medicine. It's you being virally suppressed. It's you stopping the stigma from yourself, starting from you before getting into the world. You cannot expect the world to embrace you when you haven't embraced yourself. You cannot expect the world to love you when you haven't loved yourself. You cannot expect the world to accept you when you haven't accepted yourself. It starts from you.